there's a really interesting mural here, really interesting graphic here that I'm going to show you, which makes me wonder, you know, what do the people know here that I don't know, that the world doesn't know? It is a battery shop with a UFO. Were the Maya space aliens? Did they visit us? Did they set up civilization here? What are those pyramids in the jungles? Well, I am here in San Cristobal de las Casas, right at the base of the Lacandon jungle in southern Mexico. Today, we are going to be taking a bus 5 hours into the jungle to explore some Mayan ruins. What happened, we don't know, but there were a network of big cities in the jungle that lasted for hundreds of thousands of years, and all of a sudden they were gone. Did the Maya come from space? Are we from space? We don't know. Who knows? So join me as we go deeper into the Lacandon jungle towards the border of Guatemala, as we try and ask some important questions and hopefully come to some answers. A lot of people ask what happened to the Maya, and you can tell that when the Maya civilization collapsed, the Maya didn't go anywhere. The Spanish, they set up Christianity, they set up these cathedrals in places like San Cristobal de las Casas. As you can see, we are in the main plaza here, and life went on. On the surface of it, the Maya became more so-called civilized. I don't buy it, because I think the Maya were a great civilization before the Spanish came, and I think it was a survival mechanism where they adopted things like Christianity. And it's true, a lot of times the Maya worship in different ways. They say they're Catholics, they pray to the Catholic saints, but a lot of times these Catholic saints also represent these ancient Mayan deities that have been preserved mostly by word of mouth. Excuse me, the altitude is just killing me. But the Maya never disappeared. They're all around. And here in the Mexican state of Chiapas, you can hear people speak Tzotzil. They don't speak Spanish here unless you speak Spanish to them. So it's not their first language. And so as we go deeper into the jungle, we might be able to capture some of the local Mayan language. And, you know, when you listen to it, it's quite beautiful. It's, you know, you could say it's not of this world. And I hope that we can go and figure out where did the Maya come from and what happened when these pyramids were built. So in a moment here, we'll grab a bus. I need to go gather my belongings, and let's go see. Let's go see. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long bus ride, but I'm excited, and I hope you're excited. So join me and let's go. We are in the middle of San Cristobal. We're finding our way to a place called Ocosingo, and we're supposed to take this road, Avenida Insurgentes, all the way down, and we should be able to find the bus or the cars that will take us to Ocosingo. We are at the end of Avenida Insurgentes. I'm told that the buses are over there. That guy's already yelling out for buses to Ocosingo. I'm told it's about 150 pesos. It's about like $8 to get there. So that's the price that we're gonna look for. I don't know if I'm gonna get a deal right away, but we'll see. Let's see. There it is. You can see it. Ocosingo. People on the bus. So I'm gonna talk to them and see.
Ocosingo, Palenque.
Ocosingo,
Ocosingo, pásale.
aquí, okay. Ocosingo, ¿cuánto cuesta?
70 pesos.
70 pesos, bueno. Paga tú o...
Sí, ahorita.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you heard, it's 70 pesos to go to Ocosingo, so it's like $4, $3, something like that. It's about 3 hours, so off we go. We are in Ocosingo. It is sort of a nothing town. It's pretty big though for what it is, because we are like in the middle of the highlands here in Chiapas. It's really interesting when you're coming into town. I couldn't get it on film, but there is a statue of Jesus Christ shooting an arrow into the mountains. This town is littered with graffiti. I don't know if I'm gonna find some, but there's a lot of X3s around. I think it's quite clear that this might be, hola! That this might be a cartel-controlled city. I was told, or I was advised, don't travel here at night because it's not safe. And so things like that I listen to because, you know, I'm not really trying to get killed here. So there's a really interesting mural here, really interesting graphic here that I'm going to show you, which makes me wonder, you know, what do the people know here that I don't know, that the world doesn't know? It is a battery shop with a UFO. And so we are getting closer to the Mayan ruins, the Mayan pyramids. So who knows? From here in Ocosingo, I have to take another bus for I think another 3 hours to Palenque. So I don't know how much exploring I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go down this road here because I do want to show you guys the hills out there, and the hills look quite beautiful. Who knows what happens in those hills? Who knows who lives in those hills? Maybe aliens, maybe drug cartels. I don't know. Maybe both. Maybe they do business together. So yeah, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get on another bus, and I'll see you guys soon in Palenque. Oh wow, it looks like we're going. I thought we were going to get stranded here, but it looks like we're going. It looks like we have made it to Palenque. One of the guys just got off. I was riding in the bitch seat for, you know, close to 4.5 hours. It's an interesting ride, and I'll update you guys in a bit on how, or my impressions on the ride here to Palenque. Just got dropped off here in Palenque, and yeah, people are staring at me because I don't know, maybe because I'm Asian, I don't know. But yeah, that was an interesting ride. The first half was pretty smooth. You know, the roads were good. The second half was a little bit rough. A lot of the roads were unpaved. There's a lot of construction happening. There's a lot of villages along the way, and interestingly enough, you could tell where people's allegiances are. There's a lot of Zapatista neighborhoods or Zapatista villages. There are villages that pledge allegiance to the government. And I'm sure there's cartel-controlled villages as well. The roads are protected by the Mexican military. I saw a bunch of Mexican military trucks, Hummers, stuff like that. My overall impression is that they are protecting the road workers. I think it's in everybody's best interest to have paved roads. And so whoever's operating in these areas, be it the Zapatistas or the other people, the cartel, they probably want paved roads, at least right now in a time of relative peace. Something else also came to mind. Zapatistas might actually be working together with the cartels because they have a common enemy in terms of the Mexican government, so it might be a win-win there. And on top of that, I bet you the space aliens are aligned with the cartels and the Zapatistas. It might be one big racket to sell Americans drugs, because do you honestly think that space aliens will be working with the Mexican government and the Mexican military? Think about that for a second, right? So, you know, the Hummers and the military trucks are good for the road, but once you get into the jungles, good luck with that, right? And I don't think anyone wants to die in the jungle here in Mexico. So, yeah, that's my overall impressions. We need to find a place to stay. I do have a reservation, so I think I'm gonna go over there, find a hotel. Maybe I can wave a cab down for you here. I don't know, let's have a look. Is there anybody? No, there's nobody here, so I am going to wave down a cab and then talk to you guys soon. I just checked in. It's deep into the jungle, so we are away from the city. I had a really interesting conversation with a taxi driver. So this is where all of the migrants from Central America congregate in before they head towards the United States. There's no violence at all. People are just looking for a better way of life. This place is pretty cool. I paid $25 a night, and yeah, they got a pool, they got a restaurant. It's not that far from the pyramids, which I don't know, I might go to today, I might go to tomorrow. I'm gonna ask them where the UFOs are, actually. And yeah, I think I'll show you guys my room. I haven't seen it either. I think it's this way. And then let's see, yeah, it's this way. Apparently there's monkeys up in those trees. I said, hey, are the monkeys, like, are they assholes? Do they take my stuff? And they're like, no, the monkeys are cool, but you hear them. You have all the modern luxuries. Well, you have hammocks here, but you get free Wi-Fi. They have a restaurant over there. So, you know, everything's all set up. So let's see, we are number 4. God damn it, there's so many white people. Alright, so this is what you get. 2 beds, free water, perfectly adequate bathroom. It is hot here. It is really hot. It's probably like 95 degrees and humid. Everyone's sweating, but yeah, they probably don't have AC. They have a fan though. So yeah, guess I'll turn on the light here. So, all right, guys, I will see you in part 2. I think I'm gonna make a part 2 where we actually go looking for aliens. So see you guys and talk to you soon.